Faux shearling, it could be your jacket, but it's a gorgeous vest. This is also just so unique. $99, great investment because you'll pull it out every year. It's a self-tie belt, so you can belt it in the back or belt it in the front. I have two colors. I have this gorgeous black and I have this gorgeous clay. This is so special. $33 is your first payment. Sam, I think this is so gorgeous. I mean, I feel like I want to go to Aspen and hang out at the ski lodge. It's so special. Yeah, the music festival there.
Yeah, like Sundance, right? So this inspiration is really all about that vibe, like Aspen, Jackson Hole. It's all done in our faux suede, which is very, very soft. It's all done in this bound kind of shearling. So you'll see that the shearling is all on the inside of the vest as well, with exposed seams like you would find exactly if you were buying a true shearling. But this is done in a faux suede, so it's launderable and something that you can care for at home. Now, all the buttons in the front are kind of like a hook closure, like an old school furrier kind of closure. So they'll hook in the front. And it does come with a self belt if you want to create some nice shape to it. And then the designers trimmed out the sleeve in this really bold kind of statement done in shearling, which we're seeing a lot of. Obviously, shearling always kind of comes around in the fall season and the winter season. And we did a couple of vests for this month, Debbie, but this one's a little bit more kind of woodlands and rustic and kind of aspen chic versus our faux leather vest, which is a little more downtown city style. So you kind of get to choose your poison when it comes to the vest. But again, all done and constructed as if it were a true shearling, but it's done in a faux.
It is so gorgeous, you guys. So Cara has it on in the extra small. This is extra small to 3X. It's about 30 inches in length. You can choose black or you can choose clay. And what I love about it is it's just funky. It can be a little bit rustic. It can be a little bit cozy. I think a lot cozy. It's also Americana. It just depends on the way you want to put this together. I love how Kenya has it on in black and accenting with that beautiful burgundy color, that wine color. Very, very rich. It just looks expensive. And real shearling is very expensive. I know you told a story when you worked for Fred Segal.
Yeah, so I had a clothing allowance, and I blew my entire clothing budget on a shearling Fendi jacket that was $1,000. I didn't pay for it, which was really nice, and I still have it, and it's probably about 20 years old, and it still looks like it's brand new, and it's really beautiful. So shearling is not a trendy thing; it's something that comes around every season. This has a little bit of like a kind of a Nordic, kind of winterland kind of vibe to it, which I think is really cool. A little bit more rustic, a little bit more kind of leaning into Ralph Lauren with that kind of story, which looks really cool up against denim. So it has a little bit more of a sporty finish to it. And if you love the idea of wearing a cool little turtleneck or a fun cable knit sweater under a vest where you can show off the arm and kind of play into that, these pieces are really fun as a layer. And for many of you, if you live in a warmer climate, this is about as much jacket as you're going to need for the fall season, right before we get into like winter and the cooler months. You could wear this as your fall or winter jacket.
I like that you can wear it as a jacket because you may not need something so heavy that has sleeves. I could wear this in Florida when it gets a little bit cold in October and November. Like we may have a week here and there where it dips down to 60s and maybe 50s in the morning. It may not last the whole month, but if you added up all the days, we have over a month's worth of cool temps. Love how Cara put it back with that turtleneck. You guys, if you're just joining us, we started off with a turtleneck that looks and feels like cashmere. So if you picked up that clay turtleneck, put it back with this faux shearling vest in the clay because look how beautiful it is. And this is very, very soft. And people are not going out anymore and buying real shearling because it's so expensive. Like you spent your whole clothing allowance on a $1,000 jacket. When you can get this for 99 bucks and faux shearling, faux suede, faux leather, that's what's in and that's what's hot. We're saving the animals. And it feels so soft and so cozy, so cozy.
And Debbie, you can also care for this at home, which is really nice. So if you want to wash it, you can machine wash this. You can see that it's all bonded. I'll open it up so you guys can see that on the inside, the entire inside is bonded into that beautiful kind of faux shearling on the inside. And all the seams that look like exposed seams, that's the exact way you craft a real shearling jacket. So everything the way this is constructed is like the real deal, except it's done in an animal-friendly kind of way, which even the biggest fashion brands in the world have moved away from furs and some types of leather because it's more popular, more ethical to do something in a faux. And I want to let you know that the pockets on the inside are even lined with that shearling. So when you put your hand in there, if it's a little bit cold outside, what's touching your hands is that shearling on the inside. So it's nice and cozy. It's a little bit generous in style. And I like the way that the girls have done it, where you kind of create a little shape by cinching it off in the back or tying it in the waist to create more of an hourglass. Because on its own, it's not like a curvy, shapely vest. It's got a little bit more of a relaxed styling to it.
Extra small to 3X. And Cara, do you have on the small in this, right? She has on the small. She's a size 4. Look how beautiful it is, belted with a turtleneck. You're ready to go to any outside fall or winter event. You look cool, you look hip, you look chic, and it's warm and it's cozy. And so it's very cuddly. And then I love that Kenya has it on in the black, has her hands in her pockets, size 1X, and it has that hook and loop closure so that she can have it open or closed. But I'm going to show you the inside of this pocket because I want you to know that DG2, the attention to detail is fabulous, so that you can see the faux shearling inside the pocket. That's why Kenya is like, this is your, you know how they have those little hand warmers in the winter? But look at the inside of the pocket. So you see the pocket on the outside, it's seamless. And then I can just flip it out and you can see that it's faux shearling on the inside. So very warm, very cozy faux shearling on the inside. And you can throw this in the washing machine and wash it, and you just line dry. So this is so well made. I would wear it with the funky jacquard jeans that I have on, a black turtleneck, put this on with a black boot. This funky jean changes the whole entire look. I absolutely love it. We're talking about $33 to get this home. Get it home and try it. We have holiday extended returns. You have until January the 31st. So if you're looking for that unique investment vest slash, it's a coat vest, because depending on where you are, you can wear it as a little coat, a little jacket. It's beautiful. And so I want you to see it in person because we do have free exchanges for you. I also want to tell you about